What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at again with another video, and this video should be a pretty quick video. I just want to talk about a couple of things with you guys in this video, but overall I want to talk about how the stock market has been doing whatever it wants to do basically over the past week or so. I would say if I actually go and check my account right now, I believe I'm down for the week, but let me just double check that just to make sure. Let's see, over the past week in the stock market, at least on my Robinhood account, I'm down roughly $690. Over the past month, I'm still up, and today I'm down about $22. But overall, really, the market has been way down, and every single one of my stocks today, at least, are down for the time being. I mentioned that in the beginning of the video because I just want to make sure we understand the whole importance of diversification. I've talked about diversification before on the channel, but I never made a full-blown video talking about diversification. So here we are with that full-blown video. Let's get right into the video. Let's go. Always, before we do the deep dive, it's greatly appreciated if you guys could drop a like on the video. That basically supports the channel and supports the YouTube algorithm, so thank you very much for that. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this, and check out those links down below because those links down below will get you some free cryptocurrency, some free stocks in the stock market, and some free other stuff with all those links down below. So check that out. Now let's get started. So what exactly is diversification? And honestly, if you've been watching a lot of other personal finance YouTubers or investing stock YouTubers or anything like that, then you probably heard them toss around this term a couple of times, and you might already know what it means, but for the people that don't, here you go. In this situation, we'll be talking about finance, and in finance, diversification is the process of allocating capital in a way that reduces the exposure of any one particular asset or risk. So in simpler terms, diversification is basically telling you not to put all your money into one particular asset, one particular stock, bond, ETF, cryptocurrency, whatever. Don't put all your money in one basket. You know the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's exactly what diversification is. Don't put all your money into one particular thing, because if that one particular thing you have all your money in goes down, then guess what? You're kind of out of luck, you know, and that sucks. So diversify, diversify, diversify. Now, if you solely invest in the stock market and don't really get any type of extra income from any other type of sources, then this video is definitely for you. And if you don't do that, then this video is also for you. Robinhood, like many other apps, actually tell you how diversified you are in your particular portfolio. So we go in my Robinhood account and look at it. We can see right here that 73% of my money that I have in Robinhood is in stocks. 15% of that money is in cryptocurrency, which is Dogecoin. 11% of that money is in ETFs, and we talked about ETFs before on the channel. ETFs are basically a whole bunch of stocks put into one particular stock. So basically a whole bunch of companies that kind of relate to each other put into one particular stock that all relate to one thing. So let's say, for example, you want to invest in a whole bunch of different technology companies, but you don't want to buy every single technology company separately. You would go and look for a technology ETF and then buy that particular ETF, which would cover you when it comes to buying shares of Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, stuff like that, instead of going and actually buying shares of Apple, Microsoft, or Tesla, because you don't want to deal with the day-to-day fluctuations. You're all in it for the long term, and that's another thing. Just be in it for the long term because it just works better that way. But if you're in it for the short term, that's cool too. Just a lot more risky with your money. And lastly, I have 1% of my money in my Robinhood account in options. If we scroll down, we can actually see a further breakdown of my stock breakdown, which is consumer goods about 30%, finance about another 30% or 28%, tech, media, and telecommunications about 16% of my portfolios in that when it comes to stocks, manufacturing and materials about 9%, healthcare 6%, and you can see the list goes on, and the lowest I have right here is hospitality. I have about 1% of my stocks going into hospitality stocks. So if we go ahead and click on that, hospitality is get comfortable, explore companies in the business of serving you, from hotels to entertainment and services to restaurants. Anything like that falls in the hospitality sector on Robinhood in particular. And I only have one stock in that, which is Disney with 2.12 shares. I say all this to say that every portfolio you have currently should be decently diversified, where if one asset is going up, the other asset should be going down, or vice versa. If that's the case, that's great, because that way you don't lose money on possibly everything all at once. Of course, we have situations like the health crisis of last year and still going on this year that we cannot personally handle ourselves. So obviously that would impact the whole stock market, and that's basically what it did for the whole stock market from basically March of last year to roughly May, June of last year. And then it started to recover, bounce back pretty fast actually, which was fine in the aspect of you buying in March like I did and then possibly selling later on. I didn't sell, but I'm holding basically everything in my portfolio long term, but you get the point. But diversifying yourself doesn't just have to be on the stock market. That's a great way to diversify your money and invest in stuff like that. That's fine, but it doesn't have to be the only place you can do that. Another place you can do that is cryptocurrency. Say what you want about cryptocurrency, but I've made a lot of money over the past 2-3 months from cryptocurrency. While the stock market was going down, most of the crypto that I held was going up. about 2 months ago, the price of just one Ethereum token was roughly $1,800, give or take. And now that price, as of today, recording this video right now, is well over $4,000. So if you bought just one Ethereum token, you're already up over $2,000 in profit, which you can go and cash out at any time you want because crypto is open 24/7, unlike the stock market. Same thing goes for Dogecoin. Dogecoin was sitting at under a penny, I believe, at the beginning of this year. I actually purchased Dogecoin for a little bit under a penny, roughly about a penny. That my average cost is about a penny right now. I purchased it for that price, and now Dogecoin is sitting at about 50 cents. So easily, money is there to be made. I only invested about $150 into Dogecoin, and that $150 has grown over 3,000%, and now I'm sitting with an equity of $4,000, so about $3,900 in profit right now. Imagine if I just tossed $1,000 at it at the time and let it grow towards that today. Man, that's easy profits, but obviously you should only invest what you're willing to risk, only invest what you're willing to lose. If you're not willing to lose that much money, and at that particular time, I definitely wasn't willing to put $1,000 into a joke cryptocurrency, which it isn't a joke anymore, but at that point, it was definitely a joke to me personally. So I wasn't willing to drop $1,000 into it, but if I did, I would have made a lot more money, but I'm okay with what I have now. So cryptocurrency is definitely another way to diversify yourself when it comes to your investment portfolio. I'm also looking at the Shiba token, which I bought some of today, and I also finally got some SafeMoon. I'm looking at both of these. Only put about $100 into SafeMoon and about $25 into Shiba token. So both of them are well under a penny. If they ever go to a penny, that's a lot of money for me. If they ever go to $1, that's millions for me. So you never know. I mean, they might not be the best cryptocurrencies to invest in, but I mean, it's $50 or $100. You know, I'm not going to lose anything. I'll ride it out for a year, 2 years, just see what happens to it. If it goes up, it goes up. If it stays the same or goes down, I don't really care. It's $150. It is what it is. But of course, there's other ways to diversify, and another one is real estate. You can invest in real estate in tons of different ways, from buying properties to flipping properties. You can do wholesaling. You can do a rental property where you buy a property, you rent part of it out, you live in part of it, somebody else lives in the other part, and they pay your rent plus whatever else you get back extra. It's just profit every single month. You can do tons of different things with real estate, and I'm not a real estate channel, so I don't know everything about real estate, but I know it's a lot of money to be made in real estate. So definitely go and check out channels like Graham Stephan or Ryan Piana or just other real estate channels on YouTube. You'll find tons. Just type in real estate, how to real estate invest on YouTube. It's not hard. It's tons of information out there, and guess what? It's on YouTube, so it's all free. Why not take advantage of that? And I'm planning on getting into real estate later on in life, so we'll see how things play out as far as that goes. Even more ways to diversify could be precious metals. So you go and buy actual gold, not that Bitcoin. You go and buy actual gold. You go and buy silver, platinum, nickel, whatever. You do what you gotta do. Go and get some precious metals if that's what you're interested in. I personally don't own any precious metals like that. I do have my own jewelry and stuff, which is considered somewhat of an investment because, I mean, jewelry doesn't really go down in value. It's basically the same thing as having gold. I have only gold and silver jewelry, but you can go and do that if you want to do that, or you can go and invest in collectibles. Digital collectibles would be those NFTs that I mentioned in a previous video, and physical collectibles would basically be anything that you can actually hold. So that could be baseball cards, that could be an actual signed baseball, that could be signed jerseys, that could be basically anything that's a collectible and that's physical, you know, in the real world. So do what you gotta do. Diversify, diversify, diversify. You can even diversify through your side hustle. So either money you get from your side hustles, you can put it towards some type of diversification in your portfolio, or you can have that be an investment process for you. So let's say you go and buy some nice shoes, you go and buy some Jordans, you go and resell them on eBay or wherever you guys resell shoes at. I don't really do that too often. I have resold shoes before and made a decent profit from it, so it's definitely a viable option. Or you can go and buy and flip cars and motorcycles and stuff. Another YouTuber did that. His name is Ricky. I don't want to butcher his last name. Gutierrez. I'm so sorry. I've subscribed to you. I love all your videos, bro. I can't get your last name off the top of my head right now, but yeah, check out Ricky, check out Graham, check out Ryan, check out all those YouTube channels. They're all great YouTube channels, and they're there to give you free information. So just take advantage of that. Either way, I say all this to say, diversification, that's what you should do. If one asset is going up or if one thing's going up, the other one could be going down. But overall, not every single asset that you own or anything like that should all be going down at once, unless, I mean, the world must be in full-blown chaos for everything to go down at once. And I don't think we've ever reached a point like that. We probably never will unless the aliens do come. But hopefully the aliens don't come until we're all nice off, you know, we're all well off. Then the aliens can come, you know, do whatever they gotta do. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna die regardless. But yeah, that's all I got to say for this video. Make sure you are diversifying, whether it's in the stock market, whether you're buying bonds, ETFs, whatever, whether it's in other aspects of your life, or if you want to go with the collectibles route, or maybe you want to flip stuff, or maybe you want to invest in cryptocurrency. All these different things have made me money personally, so I know it can make you money, especially if you put your mind to it. You can do just about anything. It's true. It's true. It's not a game. It's true. Look at me. I'm almost at 10,000 subs. Couldn't believe it. I can't believe it. So anything is possible. Just get out there, grind, and do it. So that's all I got to say for this video. I'm out. I think it's been long enough. Take care of yourselves. Dollar Mike. Peace.